Hello, Heather Dewey Pettit here, and I'm live. Let me just make sure everything's kosher. And forgot to put in the earbuds. Sorry about that. But anyway, I'm live. Let me make sure everything's kosher by getting into YouTube. How silly, I forgot to put in the earbuds. And let's see, let me see here. Get into my other channel. I have two channels for those who don't know. Switch account. Okay. Let's see. So hopefully, by the way, there's a lot of work going on outside my window, so please excuse any noise you may hear. That's why I wanted to go ahead and use um, my earbuds. So hopefully, you guys can't hear that. So let's see here. Let's see. Okay. Just making sure my channel is ready to go. So I'll clean myself up a little bit. Oh, I am. I'm glad. Hi, Rosalind. I'm glad it's not bothering you. I think I need a drink of water. I've had a cold for the past week. Oh, and thank you for subscribing. Thank you so much. So, excuse me. What? Sorry, I'm just noticing something. To find something. Sorry about that. Let's see here. Let's see. Let's see who else might come. Rosalind. I can understand that, Rosalind. So let's see. But again, Rosalind, I completely understand. Put that up there. And I think I'll go ahead and get rid of my YouTube, the tab with the YouTube in it. Going ahead and getting rid of that. Let's go ahead, and I'm so glad that's not bothering you. So, busy day. The husband is home. He's doing some stuff outdoors. He's kind of watching them do all this work. They're repaving our the parking lot here in the apartment where we live. So. Oh, he's coming in. So, Rosalind, let's see if anybody else shows up, and I'd like a couple of people, if possible, before I start a before I start a timer. But actually, let me get back into YouTube so I can look up a timer. Oh, you know what is really good, Rosalind, for helping with that is you have a small spray bottle that's clean, and you fill it with water, and you can put like a couple drops of lavender, or I imagine even just a bit of peppermint oil. It's just like just one drop. Probably should be strong enough. And this is a 2-ounce spray bottle. Spray it on your face or on your wrist or something. So this is lavender. It's good for all kinds of things. do the same thing. Wake myself up. Refreshing. Refreshing and hydrating. So, also find a lip balm. Peppermint lip balm, maybe? Wake me up. I don't remember meeting you before on Roslyn. Need Pepsi. Yeah, I think that would, I like that. Yeah, I actually have a, what do you call it? I guess it's a diffuser where you put some drops in some water and you light a candle under it. And you put a candle under it and it basically diffuses it. And I haven't done that in a while because mine it's actually broken right now. But I need to you know what? That's the same. The same is true for me. The same is true for me. But I need to fix my little whatever you call it, diffuser or whatever, with the water, and the candle heats the water and then it disperses into the air. I need to see if I can fix it because I really like it. I found it at a dollar store years ago. Some dollar store. Maybe they all do now. Carry them, but I found it years ago at a dollar store. Oh, okay. You know what I have is actually my mother gave me this years ago. I have a little Himalayan salt lamp. Every once in a while I think about putting some kind of essential oil on it, but I'm not sure if that. But it's this a little and it changes color. So I guess the light heats it slightly so that it works. I think even just having it sit here helps probably with some things whatever it's supposed to do. I forget what it does. It changes the air, puts ions in the air, I think, from Solstice. What is Solstice exactly? Is that maybe an online shop or something? I love all this kind of stuff. I need to sit up or move my laptop because I'm gonna bring this down. So I can see more. There we go. That might be better. And also pull my hair. Let's see. But yeah, you know what? When I started participating in these chats about 2 years ago, I guess, and when I got used to doing it, to interacting, and I liked it more and more and more and more, and no, I know what the solstice is, but you said I have a little USB diffuser from Solstice. Oh, she gave it to you at Solstice, you mean? That confused me. The way you wrote it almost sounded like you got it from a store called Solstice. So sorry about that. I was a little confused. Yeah, I was figuring that out. I have observed it myself. Let's just say. I've always been actually quite curious about all of the all of those all of those holidays and things. I was always very interested in the origins of holidays. My mother would explain things when I was growing up, so um, so so it got me really curious about that, about the history of holidays, and so um, and so you know, I actually started doing a lot of research several years ago about those sorts of things, and that's when I was researching for my novel. When I first started researching for my novel several years ago. So I'm actually quite interested in all of that. I'll try not to be too distracted with my hair. Eventually, I'll get it cut. I'll get it. My plan is to get it cut in March. Actually, the funny thing is, I usually get my hair cut somewhere around the equinoxes and solstices. Just it's always been an easy, for some reason, an easy way for me to remember, because of the certain months apart. You know, however months apart. So that's how I would always do it, even when I was a teenager. Ironically enough, because I would think, well, that's when spring, and it was an easy way for me to measure and remember when I got my hair cut, especially with my birthday being the 3rd of September, early September. So I would always remember 3 months later I would do it. It was easy to remember. So ironically enough, my birthday is in early September. So I've always been interested in that sort of thing. Yeah, it is. I agree. I agree, and I've always been quite curious about, because even when I was a kid, my mother would say, well, it's not really the first day of winter. It's the middle of winter. Even when I was a kid, so I was like, well, what does that mean exactly? So, but maybe her mother mentioned those things when she was young, because my mother worked on a farm, so and they did, on a farm you have to go by those sorts of things. And then especially if you say you can't afford to have lights for your chickens, well then guess what? You're only gonna get eggs. What is it? 6 months out of the year, because they need a certain amount of light in order to produce eggs, the females. So yeah, I heard about that. And so, because originally eggs weren't available year long, only when they produced eggs, which would be in the spring and summer, and well, I guess they didn't produce them in the winter. And actually, that process I learned several years ago is triggered by the amount of light that they get in their. Excuse me, I like fixing my face. The amount of light that their retinas get. I thought that was really interesting. I never realized that. I don't know if I can slip that in my book or not, but I've always liked that. Yeah. But my mother didn't know that. Oh, hey, Key. Oh my gosh. Hi, how's it going? I have to remember that. I'm hoping that when we do move, I have better light from the window, unless I turn my lamp on. I never think about turning my lamp on. Maybe that'll help. How's it going, Key? You know what I thought I saw a minute ago, Kevin, is I could have sworn I saw a white dog hair on my leg. What? A white dog hair on my leg. Maybe it was something else. Maybe it was just me talking to the hubby. Oh, you had chemo on Friday. Okay, that's right. Oh, good. I know. I always had after I had chemo, I was just couldn't do a thing. Couldn't do a thing. I never threw up. I never got really sick, but I just dragged. I felt like my legs were made of lead. It was kind of hard to walk. It was like moving through water, like wading through water or something. It's really strange. I'm glad you're feeling better, Key. That's a close one. So we've got, actually, I was going to say 2, but I just looked and we actually have 3 viewers. Everything hurts. Yeah. I did have some nausea. Yeah, it goes to every cell in your body. I remember them telling me that. I understand completely. Excuse me. Yeah, it was a really strange year for me last year because it was my 20th anniversary. Last year was my 20th cancer anniversary, and this year on the 14th actually was my bones hurt. Yes. Yeah. Yes, yeah, I remember the bones in my knees hurt. I remember that. Yeah, just, yeah, makes it hard to sleep. Yeah. Um, real quick, maybe I could tell a quick story, which is, my sister had basically rescued this little dog. It wasn't the best living situation for this dog, and so this dog was going to be. My mother was interested in getting a dog. I was living with my mother at the time, and so this dog, which was going to be my mom's, because I was home so much during chemo. This is during when I was getting treated, and well, I was home all the time. And so guess what? This dog became my dog because I think we got each other, and so I had a lot of time on my hands to sit and rest and stuff, and so I'd hold her, and and we just had a we bonded, and she ended up being my dog. So yeah, so we kind of grew together. I got through chemo with her. She'd end up sleeping after I lost my hair. She ended up sleeping like here was the bed, and so she'd lay on the bed right at my head. I think she was keeping my head warm. I think she was trying to keep my head warm. So that was really cool. So she was my dog. She was a little teacup poodle. I never thought I'd have such a small dog, because I'm kind of I guess I would say I'm a medium-sized or large dog kind of person. So, anybody else have a pet want to talk about that, or are we ready? Or does anybody want to just chill and chat, or want to see if you can get something productive done, or yeah, that was just my experience, and I was in my late 20s, so it was very strange for me to lose my home. Slightly looking out the window, and I got distracted with the fact that my Christmas cactus is blooming right now again. Actually, I gotta water my plants. Oh, that's interesting, Rosalind. That's very cool. Yeah, animals know that sort of thing, and they can be trained to alert people when somebody's going to have a seizure. I think that's fascinating. I find that really fascinating. We have a dog, but she's not here right now. That's a long story to have, but I won't go into it right now. But anyway, does anybody want to Key, haven't we talked about autism before? Or am I getting that wrong? I have a scar on my forehead. A bit. We've talked a bit about autism. My kid is on the spectrum. And we had a thing over the weekend. We had a fun but slightly well, a fun but stressful weekend. So that's a long story too. That's a long story too. Oh, you do? That's funny. Yeah, sometimes I call it my Harry Potter scar, because it's just from time to time, even though it's like, let's see, last year it was 35 years old. Oh, okay. Okay. That's right. That's what I thought. So that's. But you've met my son. He's okay. I mean, pretty much everybody now knows somebody or has a member of their family, being on the spectrum. Here's my shirt. I'll leave it up long enough so you can see it. Oh, thank you, Kate. Yes, he is a sweetie. Hopefully you're able to read that. He is a sweetie, Kate. Thank you. Thank you. I love it. My husband got it for me. He had participated in a run a couple of years ago, and they were selling shirts. There was a vendor selling shirts, and he got himself one. Yeah, thank you, Kate. And he got one too. So I love it. I love it so much. Yeah, actually, let me see here. Let me search for a timer. Oh, here we go. Like 15 minutes. Well, it's the last day of February. No, it's not. What am I talking about? It's coming up. Oh my. But you know what does anybody know what tomorrow is? While I get this set up. Share screen. Share screen. What? There we go. Okay. Does anybody know what tomorrow is, or we can talk about it after? Okay. Yes. Tomorrow is also. Here's a hint. It has to do with New Orleans. And another hint is it has to do with a Catholic holiday. Yeah, it has to do with a Catholic holiday. My third hint is I used to live in New Orleans, and there's a big thing that happens tomorrow. What could it be? The day before Wednesday is Tuesday, so tomorrow is, drum roll, Fat Tuesday. In French, Mardi Gras. So tomorrow is Mardi Gras. If I had a stream on Mardi Gras, I would do something. I'd try to see. Wonder if they have a timer for that. Who knows? They might. Yep. You're right. But I used to live in New Orleans, outside of New Orleans. If anybody has ever watched NCIS New Orleans, they talk about the city of Slidell. I used to live there. It's a little town outside of it's across the river, directly across the river. 10 months until Christmas. Tomorrow, yeah, you're right. That's true. That's true. Yeah, they're gonna at Kyle's school. They're gonna have a little parade. I'm gonna see if I can make it. But anyway, do we have interest in starting in a couple minutes? Whoa. Holy cow, Rosalind. I mean, not always good to ride out a storm. Oh my goodness. Wow. Was everybody okay, Rosalind? Because, oh, that makes me cringe. That was a huge storm. And it made me sad. And I only lived there for 3.5 years. So it made me really sad to see a lot of those, a lot of those historic things being affected. I was like, no, because, I kind of, it was a part of my life for almost 4 years. And I was in junior high. That's 800-677-5891. While using smartphones and tablets, second nature to us. Same may not be true for your That's good. That's really good. That's really good because that was a big one. So. Okay. Well, I'm glad everybody's fine. So, I think I will do this timer. Okay. Cool. I'll do my own little timer to get it started. Okay. And a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The whole family will be able to connect via the website or downloadable smartphone app. Touch the button. Hi there, how can I help? GrandPad comes with award-winning customer support from Consumer Cellular, who has been an approved AARP provider for over 10 years. So never get exclusive discounts. GrandPad is safe and secure, connecting the family on a closed private network, so you don't have to worry about scams or data breaches. GrandPad comes with all these accessories, and the Set Monthly fee provides unlimited service, so your mom or dad can use the GrandPad as much as they like. Call or go online to order today and get our 30-day.
Well, actually, right now, I need
simply return it and use it. They'll leave the light with all the ways GrandPad keeps it your taste and included. You'll rest easy, knowing your mom or dad is finally connected to the comforts of family and friends. So, Mom, we have some big news. You're going to be a great grandma. Introduce the GrandPad, a gift.
Actually, I have someone actually working with the
Tell on any new GrandPad service. Call 1-877-463-2662.
Yeah, Lexington Law.
Visit getgrandpad.com or find GrandPad at Target. Oops. I better mute myself. There we go. There we go. I think that's working now. Can everybody hear me again? What's going on with my phone? And the hubby's phone is ringing, and
That's right. We need to know what's out there.
for some reason he turned the TV on.
I can tell from air.
Whatever. It's, what is it? Mercury's in retrograde.
It is not on our
Certainly had a strange day yesterday.
Even the FBI and the CIA are subject to congressional oversight.
That's their problem.
Frank.
If you want to know what that was, if that's about Dana, check out my Facebook page.
Darn the Simpsons. The ILP is the control of our police. It's going to stay that way. But I can assure you, we do not have one chance. You think
So-
I kidnapped Jeff?
What did everybody do?
Discover all my bases.
Let's see. I perused my my outline. Been looking at my outline again because I have potholes. Because I got my the famous saggy middle. So I've got potholes. I've been working on basically it's a timeline, looking at days, where the days are, where the chapters are, and where the plot points are, and how everything goes together. So trying to fix a pothole and do some writing and stuff. So can anybody hear me? Are you still here, Dana?
That's what you did for. Yes, I was picking up some samples in Connecticut. I was on my way home when I heard about Jen. Right, the warehouse said you signed your package at 12:40 p.m. and straight back and said, no, some parents get back till after 4.
We ran a check on your company rental car. Oh, my sedan, just like the one that.
I know I didn't really do that. Maybe I didn't have a very obvious segue into using my timer. I hope somebody left. I don't know who. I've got 2 viewers at the moment.
They may expect you to spend more than 12 minutes with the defendant in order to
Oh, okay.
about the condition.
Good key. I wasn't sure. Yeah, again, I haven't been doing this very long. Oh, okay.
Are you a prosecutor or a psychiatrist?
I'm just saying.
Yeah, I might watch Dana's stream too. I put in a couple comments. I was accessing that from my library while I was there. That's what I was doing.
I checked
And usually in it, in the little program for my library system. Because, well, I mean that I run a sorry, I just noticed something here. I run a writers group out of my local library, and so yeah, my email address is in here. So that would be that's all. There's some genealogy. And maybe I ought to go on to Ancestry.com.
Because I don't have a choice. The alternative is accepting it now, so. And I've lost.
Really
One
bad.
thing I've lost most in this book.
As a matter of fact, I've always been fascinated by genealogy, and it was because of that I came up with my idea for my book. And there we are. And we're called the Rough Riders. Anybody has ever heard of Teddy Roosevelt's group of soldiers? They were called the Rough Riders because they rode horses into battle. Well, we are the Rough Riders, and that's an homage to the Rough Riders because they gathered here locally in Florida, in the Tampa Bay area, in Tampa actually, where the University of Tampa is now. So, a little bit of Spanish-American War history there. But anyway, if I haven't said it, how did everybody do? I'm sorry, I am easily distracted.
Be prepared for whatever home projects come your way.
Oh, no problem, Stephanie. I'm available until 5 o'clock. I don't have to be anywhere, so I'm good for a while. I can definitely do multiple multiple sprints. Let me know who would like another one. Okay, that's cool. That's cool, Rosalind. It's something, right? At that point, when I was having my treatment, I was in my late 20s, so I was just getting into having I was just really starting my career at the time. I had just finished a job where I was a proofreader for a book publishing company. Well, they publish other things too, magazines and books. But it was just like, it was a what do you call it? They published basically reference work for business. It was businesses, and this project specifically was about manufacturers of clothing. So, including, yes, Abercrombie and Fitch and a bunch of others, and it was kind of interesting. So I just finished that. And then I went back to working part-time at this place, same place. And so, because it was part-time, it worked out. And I was able to take Mondays off. So it worked out pretty well. As I had my treatments every 3. It was every 3 weeks. It wasn't every 4 weeks. It was every 3 weeks. So it was fun. It was June? Yeah, it was June and July. It was June and July. Of 1990.
It's a time our whole family really connects.
Again, last year was my 20th cancer anniversary. Anyway.
Has been an approved AARP provider for over 10 years, and members get exclusive discounts.
Switching with these, I kept my phone. We got a new one, and we both kept our numbers.
We were set up and saving money in no time. Make the switch to Consumer Cellular.
Yeah, I'll have to rewatch Dan's stream.
Plus, for a limited time, get a $50 credit on
Put your comments up.
Call 1-800-468-19
Sometimes I forget. I'm still pretty new at this.
If you were diagnosed with cancer after using the Harvard drug Zantac for at least a year, call 1-800-640-9700. You may deserve compensation. The FDA warns that Zantac and other Harvard drugs contain the cancer-causing
I don't think I have to put all of them up, but yeah, I'm starting to get. Oh, my voice is going rough again. Oh, what time is it? It's almost 3:30. Oh boy, I'm a bit tired this time of day. Between 1:30 and 3 o'clock, my brain kind of goes, my function was just going to go down. I don't know if it's just residual whatever. Mom brain, you name it. Whatever. But actually, I think I've always been that way. I just get tired in the afternoon. Dana, I'm just wondering if you're still here. Yeah, I was playing around with my banners. I've made this one, I don't know, about a week or so ago. Maybe I'll take it off.
That's not true. I question
I was just playing around.
another question is professional judgment. Since we're talking about this, yeah, you make that abundantly clear. Okay, so now has great documents,
Excuse me. So yeah. So yeah, again, I was looking at outline stuff. Because I have a big gap that I need to fix on the platform. So I need to figure out how to fix this platform. So I didn't have it as planned as I would have hoped. So I need to do more planning, and I also want to finish editing a video on my other channel, which is called Autism, Love, and Acceptance. And basically, I chronicle my it's whole key. To chronicle just his growth and and to help people with who may have family members with autism, or just for anybody really who's curious about autism and want to know what it's about. So I've been editing videos since yesterday about what we did over the weekend, which is so I think it's good for people to know what autism is about.
Shouldn't people have control over the way they live
last week, there's got some rules, laws, and techniques.
Sometimes for myself. Maybe sometimes you should let people take care of themselves.
Yeah, well, not everyone.
So,
There's a lot of bad people out there. Like, who are there? Still, I see what they're saying. There's a fine line between protecting people and going too far, trampling on rights.
I definitely been trying.
Big board's responsibility.
yeah, I'm trying to get my, I've been going back and forth on how, giving myself a time frame in which to finish my first draft, which is not really my first draft. It's not. I've kind of had some stops and starts basically, and so just trying to get through this draft. And if I can get it done, I want to get it done by. Yeah. It's definitely taking longer than I thought, but I'm hoping I can get it done by late summer, so maybe somewhere around my birthday, which again is early September. So if I can get it done, before my birthday, I'd be really happy. I guess. Sorry, I'm missing. Okay. I would like to get it done by my birthday. If I can. I think that would be really good. So I think I'm gonna try. I mean, I was saying something to a friend of mine during my last writers group and saying, you know, really it's all gravy, you know, because I was feeling, because that was around my anniversary date, so which is Valentine's Day. And it was saying that, well, you know, as long as I get it done, everything's gravy. But then, you know, actually, no, I think I want to get it done this year. Yes, I want to get it done this year. Because I've been working on it for a long time. And not just that, it's just I'd like to get it off my chest and out into the world, if possible, by the end of the year. So I can maybe, you know, go ahead and pitch it first. You know, why limit myself? Really, actually, instead of self-publishing, I want to try and pitch it first. What do you guys think about that idea? Does anybody have an opinion on self-publishing versus traditional publishing? And actually, we can talk about that after another sprint. We can come back and talk about that. Oh, I like that. I like that, Rosalind. So, well, if I can get mine done by Maybon, that would be good. If I can. No. So, you know, but that's why these things are so great, because it's like it's people, you are talking to people, and you're it's motivating. It's motivating not only to attend them live, but also to do it live too, because this is my channel. Because this is my channel, and yeah. But you know, what sometimes helps with writing is not having any other projects at the time. So you know, being a mom and stuff, I've got a lot going on. So if I don't have any freelance projects going on, I can write more, basically. So, you know, that way, you know, I can have all these, I can have multiple projects going on and stuff. So you want me to show your comment? Will that help you, Rosalind? Should I show your comment about your deadline? That way you can see it there. It might be motivating.
There's over 100 ways to enjoy lunch at Olive Garden, starting at $10.99. Lunch options, eat more options. Only at Olive Garden.
All types of appetizer chicken is raised with no antibiotics.
Oh boy. Excuse me. Oh. Oh, they're a little closer now, closer to the front of my building.
So thin, crispy,
I
and
guess the milling is the stripping. The millers are here. So when they gave us notice. They said the milling will be on certain days and certain things, other things on certain days. So I guess they're stripping it. Stripping it today and hauling off the whatever was on top. So. Oh, that's a great idea. Oh my gosh. Rosalind. I don't know why I'm not doing it. I need to do that too. That's good. I should do that. The hubby left his phone here. I guess he went for a walk. He's taking the day off from work so he can get some stuff done and recover from his wounds. He participated in some running events over the weekend. We have a big, I'm gonna get both my fingers in there. Distance Classic. It's called, the local one here is, the big local one here is called the Gasparilla Distance Classic. By the way, Gasparilla is Mardi Gras from Tampa Bay. It's called the Gasparilla Distance Classic. And he did it all. He did it all. I'm not a runner, but he is. But I used to jog. I used to jog with him sometimes though. But I can't really do that anymore. Long story. But anyway, he left his phone here and it just rang. So he's recovering. He's in recovery mode from his runs, and but I guess he went for a walk to stretch. That's a good idea. But I gotta do that, Rosalind. I have to do that. I'll put something in here in my big main plan. Well, and I was actually writing out some goals not too long ago. Do I have it here? Oh, what I put is by no later than August. How about the end of August? Yes. Okay, I'll write that in. Let's make that more specific. What is it? Specific, measurable. A is for SMART goals. I first heard about that years and years ago, but I sometimes forget about it. Yeah. So I've actually been working on my goals lately. Yeah, but I definitely need to do that. That's a very good point. Is that a self-imposed deadline? Or are you working with are you working with an agent or something?
My credentials themselves, if you don't appreciate my expertise, there's scores of your colleagues.
Oh, I may be so sure. I intend to get justice in this case. The fact that I had to go run out my own expert witness to do so will be done by every prosecutor in this country. I would not win my own.
Dr. Brady, can you open the door, please?
I need to I'd like to make one of those Kanban boards or Kanban. Okay. Supplies.
We'll get a warrant for 30 seconds.
I need to do that. How can I help you?
Where's our guy?
He's sleeping upstairs.
Upstairs, huh? You want any flowers today, ma'am?
Dr. Where is going?
Just looking around, man. Reservation?
Yes. What's down there?
Oh, no worry, Key.
My husband has a key.
Rosalind and I were talking about deadlines and stuff. Hi, Aphrodite. How are you? I understand, Key. I understand completely.
I need to get right here.
How's it going, Aphrodite? We're just talking about deadlines. Okay. See if I can get this on my. There we go. Used this is I mean it's not waterproof, but it's a ink filled. Basically it's an ink filled water brush, but it's a for arting. It's tired, Aphrodite. Why are you so tired? It's good that you're great. I'm feeling kind of not very attractive. I have no makeup on, and well, and you know, second day here. I don't. Sometimes I don't like it. Sometimes I do. You know what I mean. I think the sun's getting stronger though here. It seems to be getting lighter. But because it's winter, it's pretty dark on top.
I guess I could always think Cal. That might have big mustache and glasses, but he got that color. It might be a good one. Of course I have it.
It's like a general.
Here, I'll be right back. Hold on 1 second. I gotta do something.
What was that look?
Gotta give you a look.
Sure you did.
Oh. Yeah, Key. Oh. No, who's seen my shirt? Which I love. I've got a few people here. It's not the fewest, not the most, but I've got a few people here. And I'm kind of brush my hair a little bit. Okay. The white pigment is how glamorous. Aphrodite, there is some background noise, just FYI. The hubby's home too, but he appears to have gone for a walk. So, but he's actually home from work today. He's a runner, so he's recovering from his run from over the weekend. Pepsi. One thing I did when I was in I do not advocate the drinking of Pepsi, but do as you will, do as you must. But that's just only my opinion. Only my opinion. I have my aunt by marriage. She drank an insane amount of Diet Pepsi for years and years and years, and it ended up giving her some health issue, and I don't remember what it was, but that could have been just the diet. I don't know. But I stopped drinking soda for the most part. I do very rarely indulge in, sometimes indulge in ginger ale or root beer, or sometimes Sprite. It's very, very, very rare. Really? Oh, that's interesting. We had I think we had a blind cat. Did we have a blind cat, or knew somebody with a blind cat when I was a kid? Yeah, it probably was Aphrodite. I think it was that it was diet, and there's an ingredient in Diet Pepsi that caused her to have gallbladder issues or something like that. So, and she ended up having cancer related to it, I think. I could be wrong about that. Yes, including moderation, right? Exactly, which is why I do occasionally splurge and I'll have a soda. But it's usually, I try to go the most natural route, sort of. Real sugar, and I definitely do real sugar. Oh, that's true. I mean, years ago, before my cancer, I did sometimes eat things that I'm like, I don't really want to eat this, but I ate it anyway, like to get rid of it or something, and whatever. Because my mother would buy it, I guess. So I eventually talked her into getting rid of everything when I was going through my treatment, because I was involved in something. I was involved in a study, some clinical studies. I actually was involved in a lot of clinical studies, but one of them that but one of them was about nutrition, and I actually gained 10 pounds with my chemo, which is weird. But they said eat for energy, eat the carbs, which I shouldn't have, because I gained a bunch of weight. But oh well. It helped me get through the day a lot of times. I ate Boost bars like they were going out of style. It's chocolate Boost bars, but I don't know if those are even a thing now. Oh, I gotta remember to water my plants. Maybe I'll do that in the next sprint. Anybody want to sprint? I could do another 20-minute timer or 15, whatever's easier for everybody. I also see a 30. Oh, thank you, Key. Yeah, I will. And I've given him some extra hugs lately, I tell you. But it's a long story why. But it's on my Facebook. Oh, cool, Aphrodite. Thank you. Thank you. But I will definitely give Kyle a hug. And again, if you want to know why I'm giving him extra hugs lately, it's on my Facebook page. Which is just Heather Dewey Pettit is my profile page. I'm not going to put it on my author page. Long story. So it by Key and Aphrodite. And so are you still here then, Rosalind? Even if it's just us. We could sprint together. And I never got around to oh man. 0. I never got it. Maybe I'll go ahead and lost everybody. Oh, let's see here. Let's see if I can. Let's see what I can do about that. I'll go into AuthorTube. Everybody abandoned me. That's okay. Let's see. Let me go into AuthorTube and see if I can find some more people who might want to sprint. Check something super quick first. Let's see. Okay. All right. And I think sprinting here could be working on, pretty much anything, writing thing, even journaling. Even you want to journal, you can journal. Whatever floats everybody's boat, really. And that is not the group I want. Okay, let's see here. That is not the one I want. So let's see.
What time is it again that he has to get something for? What?
The bus gets here about 5. Let's see. So again, I'm just gonna hang out and see if I get any more viewers. Just hang out. I'll put a post on for tubers though, just to see. Let's see. I am live. All right. Let's see. Let's see if I can still share. Let's see. I could go ahead and just talk about something. In the chat, earlier we were talking about goals. And so, yeah, I think that generally one of my goals for this year is to finish writing my first novel. Yes, by no later than August, around September 1st, on or around September 1st, so that I can. I'm just going to read my goal, so I can find a few beta readers this fall and start pitching by no later than the end of the year, by the fourth quarter, October, November, December, would be great. If I could start pitching, I think I would like to pitch my story idea. I think that I think it would be a good thing. So it's something I would like to try. Before I I'd like to try it and see what happens. So let's see. I have some other goals. One of them is to add an income stream as a YouTuber on both channels if I can, so that I can have additional income into my business as well as into the family budget. I will do this towards getting the channel as well as Amazon by starting an Amazon affiliate account. So that is what those are some of my goals. And another one is to grow my income from editing and writing, so that I have the money available for business necessities such as website hosting, such as notebook, such as an office printer. I do need a printer. Coming up real soon here. So, wow. Yeah, I need to figure out how to resize the pictures I put on to my scheduled StreamYard lives. I need to fix this. So yeah, I don't like that, but I still need to work on that, play with it some more. Excuse me. Yeah. Just looking at that. Anyway, let's see if I have a viewer. Hello. Thanks for coming to my channel. I'm sorry. Fiddling with my hair. Yeah. Don't know if I'm going to keep the stream going anymore. Unfortunately, some people had to go. I don't know. I'm just gonna hang out a little bit longer and see if anybody shows like to do writing sprint or editing sprint or journaling sprint or whatever it is they want to do or be productive in some way, shape, and form. Sorry, listen to the hair. Just used to doing this, getting used to doing this, getting used to being on camera. Still takes some getting used to. So anyway, yeah. So, what was I gonna say? I don't know. I completely got distracted. What time of day, people? But yeah, I had another, no, I already said that. Okay. Whoops. Actually, I do have another goal here. Another goal here. But it's a more personal goal. Instead of businessy related. So, let's see. So I'm not sure. Maybe I'll talk about that. I'm gonna put this back on. So why not? And you know, like I said, just a little bit longer, and excuse me. But if you know, for some reason, they'll not show up over the next few minutes or so, well, here we go. I thought I finished that post. No, I didn't. So there's a post on AuthorTubers now, which I completely forgotten about putting that on there. And then also I need to also remember to put it on some other places. I've been really busy over the weekend. Hello. Hello. I've had some dead air. I apologize. I was checking something. Welcome to my channel and to my live stream. Would you like, excuse me, would you like to do a writing sprint with me? I'm a writer and editor. Oh, I'm sorry. I need to take that banner out. 1 second. I didn't mean to do that. Hello. I don't know if I know you, but I'm Heather Dewey Pettit. I am an editor, writer, and sometime artist. Excuse me. And I do host this live from 2:30 to 5 on Mondays. And I'm available to run a timer. If you're a writer, please let me know. And please let me know if you want to sprint, because I can certainly put a timer up. It's no problem. Oh, and also, I'm getting closer to 50 subscribers here on my channel, and I think when I do, I am going to have some kind of a giveaway. So I think I will have to go through my books, which is a good thing anyway, because I am moving. So can't really see it behind me right now. Maybe you can. Anyway, there are boxes behind me. There are piles of boxes of books behind me. So I can go through. I have lots of. I can go through my books. I have lots of. Excuse me. I have style guides and thesauri, and I have all kinds of books with quotations, all kinds of things. I have books about history of phrases and things like that. Um, I need to start thinking about what I could give away. That should be coming pretty soon, because I'm at, is it 47, I think. I'm at 47 subscribers. So. I force myself to sit up. Remind myself to sit up. Please let me know. You're not letting me know, so I don't know if you're here to watch a writing sprint and do a writing sprint with me, or I don't know. And that was nice of her to say that. I clicked online on accident. Just let me know. This one person watching, let me know. Just let me know. Yes or no. No. I might just end the stream if nobody's in. If I don't get somebody who'd like to do a writing sprint with me in the next couple minutes, I'm just going to end my stream. So, writing or writing related, productivity, journaling, artwork of any sort. That's what this channel is about. I'm all about writing, and journaling, and creativity, expressing yourself. So, my one viewer, if you don't want to do any of those things, that's fine. Do what you will. So I'm just going to do something real quick. Oops, it's not on today. Okay, well, no worries. As I don't seem to have any interest at the moment, I think I'm just going to end my stream. So it's about half an hour anyway, and so I guess I will see you later. Again, my name is Heather Dewey Pettit, and I am an editor, writer, and sometime artist and autism. Not necessarily in that order. Right. Have a great day, everybody. Bye. Bye.